ليلة قدر تتلألأ فيها الدنيا بالأنوار.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون. هو الذي خلقكم من طين ثم قضى أجلا وأجل مسمى عنده ثم أنتم تمترون. وهو الله في السماوات وفي الأرض يعلم سركم وجهركم ويعلم ما تكسبون. صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praises and thanks be to Allah, who created the heavens and the earth, and originated the darkness and light, and yet those who disbelieve hold others as equal with their Lord. He it is who has created you from clay, and has decreed a stated term for you to die, and there comes with him another determined term for you to be resurrected, and yet you doubt in the resurrection. And He is Allah, to be worshipped alone in the heavens and the earth. He knows what you conceal and what you reveal. He knows what you earn, good or bad. And never a sign comes to them from the verses of their Lord, but that they have been turning away from it.
عن محمد بن زياد عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لا يشكر الله من لا يشكر الناس رواه أبو داود.
The Prophet ﷺ said that the person who does not thank people does not thank Allah, reported by Abu Dawud.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to be giving the word for the day. The word for the day is serendipity. S-E-R-E-N-D-I-P-I-T-Y. The meaning is an occurrence or an event that leads to happiness. I repeat, the word for the day is serendipity. S-E-R-E-N-D-I-P-T-Y. The meaning is an occurrence or an event that leads to happiness. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I'm Shruti and I'm going to be saying the thought for the day. The thought for the day is, it is during our darkest moments that we must work to see the light, by Aristotle. I repeat, it is during our darkest moments that we must work to see the light, by Aristotle. Thank you.
Good morning, I'm Sampurna
and I'm Kavya.
Today we are going to be presenting the news. First, Qatar news. Qatar officially kicks off Expo Doha 2023 with an aim to set serious green steps with an aim to record global crisis. Largest green room, Expo 2023 Doha building breaks Guinness World Record.
International news. Australia to rejoin Global Climate Fund it abandoned in 2018. Solar panels are installed in remote Arctic region in order to power green energy transition.
Sports news. BBL, Joe Clark moves to Melbourne Renegades. Hatches provided wins Dimitri Panaviv to advance to men's motorcycle finals.
Good morning, my respected teachers and my dear friends. I'm Deepika from class NA, here to deliver a speech on sustainability, which is the value of the month. Sustainable self-esteem refers to a healthy and enduring sense of self-worth and self-respect that is not easily shaken by external factors or temporary setbacks. It is a positive and stable view of oneself that is not overly reliant on external validation, achievements, or opinions of others. Sustainable self-esteem is rooted with a deep sense of self-acceptance and self-love, regardless of external circumstances. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I stand before you to shed light on the ongoing crisis in Palestine, a crisis that has persisted for decades and has led to an existential struggle for the Palestinian people. For more than 7 decades, the people of Palestine have endured unimaginable sufferings and challenges as their rights, their freedom, their land, and their very existence have been under constant threat. This conflict, one of the most protracted in modern history, has resulted in immense human sufferings and has posed a significant challenge to peace and stability in the region of Palestine. The roots of this crisis date back to the mid-20th century, 1939 to 1945, during the Second World War and the German Holocaust, when Adolf Hitler expelled millions of Jews from Germany. These Jewish people were in search of home where they can live peacefully. During these hard times, the country of Palestine offered shelter to these Jewish people. After settling in the land of Palestine, the Jewish people started obtaining extreme support and strength, financial aid, military weapons from major dominating countries such as USA, UK, and other Western countries. After obtaining extreme support and strength from these countries, the people of Israel started expanding the region by forcefully occupying the land of Palestine, invading homes, and started oppressing the Palestinian people. What followed was a series of wars, conflicts that have left countless lives disrupted and communities torn apart. This period is a tragic chapter in history where millions of Jewish people suffered and lost their lives. The events in Palestine are complex and have evolved over time, including the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which is an ongoing geopolitical issue. These historical events should serve as a reminder of the importance of tolerance, peace, and understanding among the nations.
We must remember that this is just not a political conflict, it's a humanitarian crisis that affects the lives of countless innocent civilians. Children grow up in fear, families are torn apart, and the daily struggle for survival continues. As advocates for peace and justice, we must stand in support of a solution that respects the right and sovereignty of Palestinians. It is only through dialogue, cooperation, and commitment to peaceful coexistence that we can hope for a brighter future for this region. It is incumbent upon all of us to advocate for a peaceful and just solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, one that recognizes the legitimate rights and aspirations of both parties. We must push for an end to the cycle of violence and the establishment of a sovereign Palestinian state living side by side with Israel in peace and security. In conclusion, the situation in Palestine is not merely a regional concern, but a matter of global importance. The ongoing existential crisis faced by the Palestinian people is a moral challenge that we as global citizens cannot ignore. It is our duty to promote a just, peaceful, and lasting solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, ensuring that the Palestinian people can finally attain freedom and self-determination they have yearned for, and ultimately build a brighter future for themselves and the generations to come. You don't need to be a Muslim to stand for Palestine, you just need to be human. Thank you.
على عهدي على ديني على أرض تلاقيني أنا لأهلي أنا فديهم أنا دمي فلسطيني 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 أنا دمي فلسطيني على أرض تلاقيني أنا لأهلي أنا فديهم والله أنا دمي فلسطيني أنا دمي فلسطيني على أرض تلاقيني أنا لأهلي أنا فديهم أنا دمي فلسطيني 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 أنا دمي فلسطيني يا يما بشيري بالعز دارك قلعة تنهز عليها الروح
إني أحب الهاشمي محمدا حبا تهيم به القلوب وتخفق في كل حين أستلم